What's up everybody, this is Adam with Everyday Retro Gaming, and we're going to go over Moonlighter for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. The story for Moonlighter is that you're the son of some awesome owner of a store that used to go dungeon hunting and selling tons of wares. Apparently he passed away and you have to take over. Your crazy old grandpa doesn't want you running in the dungeons because he's afraid of you dying, but you don't care, you do what you want. There's two major differences of gameplay styles in this game. One is that you're a store manager trying to sell your wares. The other is a hack and slash dungeon crawler, with each both being very important. Upon entering your first dungeon, the Golem Dungeon, you'll notice that it's very similar to the old school Nintendo and Super Nintendo Zelda games, which isn't a bad thing. The whole point of going into these dungeons is to get as much loot as possible, fill up your bags with all that goodies stuff, and get out of there. Alive, of course. Once you enter the dungeon, there's a couple ways to get out: beat the bosses, die, or recall. If you end up dying, you lose everything in inventory except for anything in the top row. Once you get back home, you get back to your shop. You gotta put all your wares on display and open up your store to sell all those sweet items you just got. While you're trying to sell your stuff, be aware that thieves will come in and try to steal your stuff. You gotta maintain customer relations. This latest patch introduced a couple new features. There's a new thief that will steal money directly from your till instead of just items. People will browse your products, get confused. You have to cater to their needs. And there's a bird that now enters your store you have to take care of, and it just scares off your customers. One of the main reasons I love playing these indie games is the fact that there's a lot of support for them even after the release. That's free. As you're selling your items, I'll always pay attention to what the customer's reaction is. Sometimes the prices are too high, and sometimes the prices are way too low. You're always adjusting your items to find a good balance between too high and too low. You are able to saturate the market, so be careful of bombing the prices. Once all your products sell out, go to sleep, wake up, whatever. Go to the dungeon, do it all over again, start kicking butt. There are a variety of weapons to suit your needs for the dungeon crawling adventures you'll be going on. You got the classic sword and shield, which is again another throwback to the Zelda games. Simple, easy to block, easy to attack, decent damage. You know, it's not bad all around. You got a heavy long sword that's super slow but does major damage. You have a spear for long range attacks, so you have less fear of getting hit from melee monsters. Then you got the unarmed weapons, which for whatever reason I always gravitate towards those. I've always liked fast attacks, get in, get out. You also get a bow for the super long range. Each randomly generated dungeon has a variety of enemies to fight and get through. Pay attention as you enter a room. Sometimes you'll see sparkling over a hole. That means you can jump down to a secret floor. The game controls very well with your attacks and the dodging. After you get through one floor of the dungeon, you'll fight a mini boss until you get to the third floor, which has the final boss for that zone. Once you beat that boss, you unlock the next zone, which unlock better loot, which costs more gold, and then you can upgrade your shop to hold more items, get more gold, have more customers. It's just a circle of life for dungeon hunting. Moonlighter decided to go with the cool 2D retro style pixelated graphics. I love them. It's a beautiful art style. The whole game looks fantastic. Each zone and floor has a lot of detail to keep you engaged and entertained as you explore each zone. The music and sound effects to this game are fantastic as well, of course fit the style of the game. Each zone has its own theme. I don't think there's a background song that I dislike. It's all very good. Between selling and dungeon crawling, it's always good to explore the hometown that you're in. There's blacksmiths, there's alchemists, there's other vendors you can buy stuff from if you don't feel like running through the dungeon. As you talk to the blacksmith, you'll see that he can upgrade your gear, which is really important. Make note of what you need as you go through the dungeons to make sure you don't accidentally sell it, because I did that a lot. Of course, the alchemist or enchanter will enchant your gear that you recently made from the blacksmith, which makes it a lot more powerful. She can also make you potions, but they're super expensive, so I tend to hopefully find some while I explore the dungeons. And if you get bored or need money, just start punching trees. Maybe some coins will fall out. I think Moonlighter is a great game to play through. I would say it takes about 10 hours to beat. You can get it hard copy or digital. And apparently there's some DLC coming out for about $7. And it looks like it's worth purchasing. At the end of the day, I feel like Moonlighter hits all the right notes for that retro nostalgia feeling. I definitely feel that Moonlighter is worth a playthrough. Alright everyone, thanks for watching this modern retro review. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. Stay safe, stay retro, and y'all have a good one. Later.